What's up, YouTube? Andrew here, back at you in the video. And as I said in my update video, my channel update video, I'm going to be doing a update for my channel. So I'm going to be doing my collection update, should I say, for May. Now I did get quite a bit in because I was nitpicking with a couple of films. Like I caught a couple online, and I kept going to. I kept going to these places where they'd have really good deals, so I kept picking up 3 or 4 at a time and things like that, and I got a couple for my birthday, or I got one for my birthday, actually, but yeah. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get right into this. I actually have quite a few non-horrors this month. As always, I'm going to start with those. Up first is a rom-com, actually, that I picked up. I'm not a fan of them that many, but this one's really funny. It's What Women Want from Mel Gibson and Helen Hunt. This is a hilarious movie. If you don't know what this film's about, it's just basically he gets shocked by his hair dryer, trying to kind of cross dress, kind of get that feel. He works for a company who does women's, they were doing a sale of women's dress, and he was trying them on. And then he can hear women's thoughts. It's a hilarious movie, but I picked it up for $1, and it's great. It's entertaining. I really recommend it if you haven't checked it out. Now this one's actually really rare, and I picked it up for really cheap. This is Music of the Heart. Now, if you don't know anything about this film, it is directed by. See if you can see that right there. Directed by one Wes Craven, my favorite director of all time. This is his one and only non-horror film. I've watched this before. It's a really good movie. If you see this here, that's the woman from Get Out. This woman here is Meryl Streep, and she is phenomenal. She actually was. I don't think she won the Oscar, but she was Oscar nominated for this movie. It's actually 2 Oscar nominations, and Wes Craven directed this movie. Yeah, so great stuff. So a couple other films here I picked up. Those 2 I picked up at that one store. I picked that one up for $2.50. Yeah, so that was a cool one. These next 3 I picked up at Family Video, which honestly they have some really good prices. I picked up Creed. Have not seen it, heard great things, but I picked it up for that price, and so you can't beat that. Heard great things about it, so I'll be checking that out soon. Up next is Doctor Strange, which I actually really liked this one. I really loved it's just a really good film. Picked it up for this price because you'll never see it for this price ever. Really liked it. Rachel McAdams is great. Benedict Cumberbatch is great. This is a really great, fun superhero movie. Honestly, I've been so overwhelmed and just burnt out on superhero movies, but that one is a really good one. Another one that I haven't bought that I actually really liked was Suicide Squad. I did enjoy that one. I might pick that up here coming up soon-ish. But yeah, so the next one up is Rogue One. This is actually my second favorite film in the whole Star Wars franchise. This is because, I don't know, I just really like this. I love Gareth Edwards as a director, and I love Jen Erso. I love Chirrut, who's my favorite character in the whole Star Wars franchise. Chirrut is amazing. I love him. He's amazing. It's just great. The droid in this film is really entertaining as well. This is great. And I picked it up for this price again at Family Video because you'll never see it at that price. Up last is probably my favorite film of last year. It is definitely a 10 out of 10 film. And it's damn near perfect. And that would be La La Land. Now, this and Conjuring 2 would be my 2 favorites of last year. They're both 10 out of 10s for me. This movie's pure magic. I'm honestly not a fan of musicals. My brother got this for me for my birthday because he's heard me talking it up to death, but it is just pure magic. I mean, you just see the cover of this. It just looks beautiful. The musical score is just perfect. The director has these. I mean, he hits every note perfectly in this film. like all of the right, the just from the direction, the editing, everything in this movie is just damn near perfect. And Emma Stone deserved the Oscar for this film. The cinematography was well deserved as well. Yeah, this was an amazing film. Amazing film. All right, that completes my non-horrors. I'm getting on here to my horror films. Well, actually, before that, I do have one video game I picked up yesterday, actually, that I wanted to showcase because it's horror related. That is Harry Potter. This one is The Prisoner of Azkaban. I remember picking this one up at. I remember. I love these films, and I love this film. It really has it all for me. It has Buckbeat. It has the Dementors, which are very, very terrifying. Ron and Hermione. Everybody looks kind of grown up a little bit more in this movie. It's got some really fun stuff. This game probably will be great. I was playing it a little bit last night, but yeah, looking forward to getting to that one this summer. So basically, up next, I have my DVDs. I have two ones that I picked up from that one store that I picked up, Music from the Heart, and that at. It's called The Exchange. I picked up P2. Really didn't want to pick this one up until Christmas because it's Christmas. It takes place on Christmas Eve. Not really a great Christmas themed movie, but it's one of those films. But it was that much, and I really didn't want to wait to see if this one would still be there during Christmas time, so I just picked it up. Up next is a movie by Eduardo Sanchez. He is the director of Blair Witch and Exists, and I can't remember the other movie. But yeah, this is called Seventh Moon. It's based on a Chinese mythology, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's very poorly rated online, but it's whatever. I tend to be more enjoyable in those films. But yeah, I picked it up for $1, so you can't beat that, man. Yeah, so my next couple films are going to be... Well, my next one here is one that I picked up just online, actually. This one's an out-of-print film, but I decided to pick it up because I found it for $10. So yeah, that would be Hellbent. It comes in a Blockbuster case. I actually did a review for this on the Body Bags page, so if you wanted to check that out, please do so. My full thoughts. This is the first ever LGBT horror film, and it's a slasher flick, so it's a really, really, it's really enjoyable. I highly enjoyed it. It's really, really fun film. Great kills and everything. So do yourself a favor and check that one out. These next three here I got from FYE. That's They. I heard bad things about this one, but I'm in the middle. I'm trying to get every film that Wes Craven was a part of, even. So Wes Craven just basically, I think it was just funded by him, or they just put his name on it or something. He really didn't have anything to do with it, I don't think. But hey, whatever. It says Wes Craven, so I'm going to collect it. Up next, I picked this film up for $3, and that would be I Saw the Devil. Now, this one's sitting at a pretty 7.8 on IMDb. Never seen it before. I remember Derek Bougier. Hopefully Derek watches this one. He recommended this film to me. Said the director directed something else that's really great too. I can't remember the film. Derek, if you want to comment down below on this video, please remind me of what film he also directed. But I'm really looking forward to getting around to this. It's over 2 hours though. It's but hey, I'm really looking forward to it. The last one I picked up from FYE would be Starry Eyes. Now I watched this movie. Yikes. I did it. Man, what did I do it for? I did the review for this on my podcast page, so please, again, go check that out. I watched this probably 2 weeks ago with a good friend of mine, and me and her were just blown away by this film. I was blown away by this film. I loved it. It's very, very similar to Neon Demon, except less. The cinematography is less beautiful. It's more of a generic horror. Generic, not really in a bad way, but just generic horror film. But yeah, it's great film. Yeah, and these next two are ones that I got at the Family Video again. I got The Girl in the Photographs, which you can see the price right there. Yeah, this one here, man, it basically has to do with like a serial killer hunting them, but like something shows up in photographs. I don't know, but this is the last film Wes Craven ever had a part of. He was an executive director on this, and it says brutal thriller that would make Wes Craven proud on it because this was released after he had passed. Yeah, so yeah, I really will probably be emotional watching this film because it was, just the end of, oh man, a legend. But yeah, up next is a film that I've been really looking forward to watching, and I picked up for an unbelievable price, and that was Stakeland 2. And you see the price for that? Yikes, this is a brand new film. I think this is a 2016 release. It was released in like November of last year. I honestly didn't see it available till like February, March of this year. So, but yeah, to pick it up for this price, unbelievable. I am so looking forward to watching this. I love a huge fan of the first Stakeland, so looking forward to getting around to this. I've heard it's not as good as the first one, but I'll be the judge of that one. Yeah, so that one's really on my list to watch. All right, so that does it all for my DVDs, my horror DVDs. Yeah, now on to my Blu-rays. Now I'm officially, I guess, upgrading my George Romero Dead series. I picked up Survival of the Dead. I picked it up for that price, so can't really beat it. I gave my brother my DVD of it. It's decent. It's not great or anything. It's good. It's just not great. There's nothing special about it. Slightly disappointing, but it's fun. I really enjoy. I could enjoy watching that film. Yeah. So up next is going to be movies I picked up online. So these ones I picked up off of eBay. I picked up the Region 2, or no, this is an all region of Shrooms. Yeah, this is an Irish horror film. And I've heard nothing but great things about this film. Everybody's recommending it. And it says Blair Witch on acid. So what the hell does that even mean? Whatever. Looking forward to watching this. I've heard great things. So really, really excited about that one. Up next, I picked this up. This is the Region B release of House on Sorority Row. Now, actually, I have it upstairs, but I just bought a region-free player. So I will be taking that one back with me. Looking forward to, watching movies on my region-free player. Now I can buy the cheapest film available. The Blu-ray transfer for this movie looks amazing because I had a DVD and it looked junky. You can see it, but it looks bad. So really glad that I got this transfer. It looks really, really good. So I recommend picking that up if you have a region-free player. Up next is Ridley Scott film, Prometheus. Now, this is more sci-fi than horror. It's got some horror elements to it. I bought this because I was going to see Alien Covenant and was rewatching the first two Alien films and then watched Prometheus. And yeah, this is really, really thought that this is a really interesting film. I thought I'm going with it, following the franchise now. I'm really excited to watch this one. It was really good. I thought it was a solid watch. Up next, this one was that was all my eBays. These ones were picked up on Amazon. These next two, I picked up the first 5 Wrong Turns. They were on. They probably still are. They were on Prime for like $17. So I picked these up for a little under $3.50 a piece, basically. All 5 films. They're all separate like this. Yeah, I really like this. These franchises this isn't a film, this franchise that I would watch too often. It's probably been 2 or 3 years now since I've actually sat down and watched all 5 films. I really enjoy the first one. 2 and 3 are my 2 least favorites. 4 and 5 are, they're watchable, like maybe 6 out of 10s if I was generous, but normally they're like 5.5 5s. The other 2 I'd put under 5s. I really don't enjoy them, but the first one's a really solid watch. Yeah, I don't really like cannibal films, but yeah, they got some pretty good stuff in it, so it's pretty enjoyable kills and everything. Up last is a film I just did my review for on Body Bags, so please go watch that if you don't. If you will. That's Bloody Moon. This is a Jess Franco film. Jess Franco is a Euro sleaze director. He directs exploitation flicks. This is a really, really enjoyable watch. This is an 81 slasher flick. So an exploitation director directing a slasher film, you can't. I don't know if you could go wrong with that. Because basically Friday 5 is the same thing. You had a porn director directing Friday 5. Exploitation flicks are basically softcore porn movies, I would say, but it's I don't know, they're really good films. The Bloody Moon's a really good film, so really check that out if you haven't. Up next, this is the one film I picked up from Best Buy. They had this on sale because of the Alien franchise, so I picked up the Alien quadrilogy. So basically, I have Prometheus. I have basically all the Alien films now. Now, the reason why I don't understand this, they have the Alien quadrilogy here, and then they have the Alien anthology. The Alien anthology is always $40, and this is $15, and it's the exact same things. I guess they have their own individual cases, maybe, but this has their own individual shelves and everything. This contains the director's cut of all four. Well, the third one's not a director's cut. The fourth film has a unrated edition, and then the third one also has the Alien 3 special edition as well. And then it has the special edition for the first two films. I watched this director's cut of the first two when I was watching them. I really love the director's cut of both of them. Really like this franchise. I mean, they're really solid films. I mean, the first one's a 9, second one's a 10. Prometheus is maybe a 7.5. I don't know. Who knows? I really am. I watched Alien 3 and 4. Was bored by both of them. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll check. I'll recheck these out here soon when I buy Alien Covenant when it comes out. Up next is a movie I got from Family Video, and it would be 10 Cloverfield Lane. This is the only film that I picked up, only Blu-ray I picked up from there. Actually, it only comes with the Blu-ray, and that happened with Doctor Strange as well. It's frustrating. I like having the DVDs of things. That way I can, if I need to, if I'm traveling and I need to watch it on DVD or something, I can watch it on DVD, but it's whatever. 10 Cloverfield Lane was a really solid watch from last year. I really liked it. Glad I could pick it up for such a low price. All right, these final three I picked up from FYE. I picked this up last time. This actually isn't a film, but it's a magnet that I'll be taking back and gladly putting on my refrigerator, and that is Friday the 13th one. Now, this is super cool because it's Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake, and it's got that sign and everything. I've drove past this part of where it was before in New Jersey. Really, really enjoyable stuff. Last time I was up there, I met JP, who's really cool. Met him. This one was on sale for $18. That was Nightbreed. This is a Clive Barker film, written and directed by him. I really am looking forward to watching this film. I really think it sounds great. It's a Clive Barker film, so I know what I'm getting myself into. So, yeah, really looking forward to watching that one. Up next is my favorite film in this franchise, and that would be Final Destination 3. Man, I love this film. Just great film. Super fun. It has such a great atmosphere. And I have a massive crush on Mary Elizabeth Winstead as well. She's beautiful. Always helps. But last but not least, I got two of the Toho Godzilla films. Honestly, I've only seen of the Toho films. Sad to say, I've only seen the original, and that was a long time ago, and I don't even remember it anymore. So I'm looking forward to watching these campy ones with the the suit and everything. I probably won't enjoy them as much as I enjoyed the 2014 Godzilla, but it just looking forward to watching some unique horror films. So yeah, all that to say, that is all for my review. Yeah, I had quite a few titles. I blasted through quite a few of them. Yeah, so that's all for today. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Please let me know what you think about it down below. Let me know your thoughts on my list, some of the ones that you picked up, some of the ones you like. Just always let me know. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like it. And then, yeah, just let me know, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great week. See you in a couple days with my horror marathon video. Peace.